Alrighty, folks, welcome to this Thursday evening cast. I'm going to be your host, Etch. We're going to be watching Vikings and Bossfight, two EU powerhouse teams, duke it out today. We're in week 19, almost at the end of the season, tail end of the season. Everyone's prepping for playoffs and so forth. And can't wait to watch these teams play. I haven't casted too many EU matches, so this will be one of a few for me. But last minute pickup, saw some audience requests, so we made it happen. But let's jump into the action as teams are already in round one of Bazaar. We've got the tank OBJ, Vikings on attack. One of them taken down so far early. Shots from Mantis as he takes out Sayonara in a quick refrag in blue room. And they'll be approaching onto Gray. Mantis surprised that he got a kill there. Gray and Mantis gonna trade quickly off of that. Embo watching that happen, unable to do anything. So we're left with 3 and 3 with Woods 43, Legel, and Icy Woods defending. Icy Woods the only one really north of the OBJ. Contending with 2 attackers, one now crossing in the west, and knocked him not too far from him as well. Icy Woods moving a bit, maybe knocked him hears him. Knockdem's been here for quite a bit of time, so... Bossfight not having an accurate count. They just identified that one kill that Sayonara got. They don't know that Gray happened to go down in a trade, so... Vikings with an accurate kill count. Bossfight off by 1. But off by 1 in the good kind of way. Woods 43 taking some shots towards possibly Embo. Now, where is our other attacker? See if we can find him. Ah, he's over there. Okay. Smoke coming out. Smoke blocking Icy Woods' exit point very nicely. Forcing Woods to potentially re-rotate. Give up north control. Knocked him holding. Waiting for that push. A frat coming out from Woods, though, to counter that. And Woods doesn't push. Gonna find Shadow in the meantime. Now he's looking for Noctum. Quick little game of back and forth there. Noctum, though, gonna swing the other way. Find the other Woods brother. Looking for the next Woods brother. Inches from finding Woods, but can he keep his focus here long enough? Yes, he can, and find the second brother of the Woods family. Leaving now a 2v1. Vikings advantage. A very close nade. Embo knows where Legel is. Embo knowing that the OBJ is compromised, pushing, forcing Legel to come out and get a trade, giving Vikings their first point. So while we're here, let's go ahead and talk about the bans. Quickly jumped into the action, but let's go ahead and take a second to do that. From the home side, Vikings, we've got Abandon and Arctic, both banned. And from the away side, we've got Snowpeak and Subway, both banned. So both cold maps off the table, and 1 small, 2 large, 1 medium map off the table. So we've got ourselves an eclectic map pool left still on the table. Of course, after Bazaar, we can go to Suburbia, Cargo, Quarantine, Downfall, or Shipyard. So we'll have to see where Bossfight choose to take us for map 2, but of course, still on map 1. Map 1, Vikings did bring us to Bazaar. Alrighty, we're gonna jump back into it with Vikings on the defense with the same south tank or center tank OBJ. I guess it's kind of southeast. We'll see. Thank you all to hanging out in chat. Looks like we're gonna have an emote-filled day in chat, so avert your eyes. Early pick from Legil, clean pick that is, taking down Shadow Warrior. Dangerous cross, but Thrywind did make it across. More shots coming out. Looks like they're going towards Noctum there. Let's jump over there, see what we've got. They've definitely boxed in this Vikings defense into that courtyard and south, but I don't know if they know Thrywind got across into the north.
I'm not too sure.
Little Mantis creeping up a little bit into that east courtyard. But no attackers anymore. Legil got that pick and said, I'm off the other way. Smart choices. They do have these, Thrywind and Mantis both eyeing this way. Pretty tough to penetrate that at this point. Looks like we've got a west cross taking place. 24 Gray with that Overwatch ensures that no one is going to get into that southwest. So it allows Woods 43 to sign our Icy Woods in the majority of this boss fight attack to really push forwards. And Woods with a nice high angle might have an angle soon on Noctum, or at least spot him. They did spot Noctum. Woods is waiting. He's about to get the shot. He gets it, but not going to get the kill just yet. Noctum pinned down. Multiple lasers on him. Embo now going to be peeking a bit. And Icy Woods could find a shot onto him as well. Just depends on the peaks.
He's probably at the crack in the wall now in the southeast corner. You can try and look at him from the Marsec objective buildings.
Sayonara going to be pushing a little bit.
Yeah, Embo.
Embo hearing him. Sayonara and Embo exchanging some salutations. Smoke going out to Embo. We've also got shots on the other side with Mantis pushing a little bit, realizing that this is all cleared out. But Embo and Sayonara are gonna be in a little firefight here, and Legil also taking down Mantis, who was pushing the east side. Sayonara, Icy Woods, Legil, all making their way into that southeast courtyard. Gonna have to deal with Thrywind and that southeast member. Knocked him there. North of OBJ is kind of weak right now. So I wonder if we'll see a rotation that way. But the attacks aren't really coming from there except for 24 Gray, who is pushing that way. Gets a confirm. Thrywind gets a kill in a trade. Still up, though. Now Noctum's got to rotate quickly. But Legil's waiting just for that. Legil has that angle. If Noctum tries to just even clear, check, push north of this OBJ, it's bad, but Noctum's not moving right now, so OBJ is open. A silent comm falls across as Bossfight probably have a pretty accurate count. They don't know, maybe they don't know Thrywind traded, but otherwise they should have a pretty accurate kill count. Noctum now rotating back, and see Woods gets the confirm. All eyes looking south. And Icy Woods gonna find that final kill. Bring us to a 1-1. Boss fight. Take a pretty strong Marsec victory. We are trading Marsec rounds on that first OBJ. Welcome again to all of our viewers. If you're excited, send some bits, do some cheers. We appreciate it. Emotes are fine too. See a lot of boss fight and radar emotes. What's a good Vikings emote? Let's see. There's got to be something, I'm sure. Yeah, there's the big jug of beer. That's probably close to, that's Viking-y. Viking X. Maybe. Whatever the case, drop some emotes. Drop some bits. Have fun in chat. Thank you all for watching, of course. This was a last minute pickup, like I said, so I'm a little, not a tip-top peak performance, but it's okay. My hands are here. And my voice is here. That's all we need. My computer's here. What else do we need? Nothing else. We're going to be switching objectives to the other Southeast objective. I feel like when these objectives happen in Bazaar, they're always together. You get one after another. But they do have variety. The spawn boxes and the approaches and where you're going and how you can get boxed in and out. It's all different. So we'll see where Bossfight chooses to take this defense. It looks like 24 Gray is going to make it across. Will he get spotted? He does get spotted, but not taken out by that Vikings. Cross defenders. I wonder if Gray is going to continue pushing and how much he will push. Let's follow along with him a little bit here. Looks like he's going to settle here in this balcony. Shots from Woods on that south side. Getting Mantis.
I think the second one's just crossed. I'm not too exposed.
Alright. It sounds 5 minutes.
Embo here has crossed. Shadow and Brywin very close to the action here. Smoked it out, pushing up a little bit. Knows that Legel's here. Looks for the shot. Finds him. OBJ is potentially in danger. Legel calls it out. Smokes it out. Thrywin here on OBJ. Woods looking for the pick. Gonna shoot back. Find that pick. Sinar also for reinforcement. The push is gonna come in. Shadow here gonna toss out another smoke. 24 though on the backside finding Noctum. Shadow, one of two left. Panic on the boss fight side. Smoke everywhere. Sayonara pushing, looking for Shadow, gonna find the backside of him as the refrag comes in, as the refrag for the refrag comes in, as Embo last alive gets taken down in a triple frag refrag from Woods 43. And that happened very, very quickly. Bossfight are gonna go up 2-1 off of that. Good defensive holds, good refrags from them. I think whoever that first entry was did a really good job clearing and entering. Some more smokes, some more, you know, their teammates are maybe like 3-4 seconds behind, but that's all that, you know, makes a difference there. Where instead of a refrag, they could have had one more life up, it'd be a 1v1, and who knows, you know, and that's all about that timing. That was a nice change of pace from the Vikings attack and nearly worked. Very close to working there. We'll have to see if the Bossfight team gets the same south spawn on this attack. They could also spawn behind Kiat. It looks like they are going to get that same south spawn. So we'll have to watch this early cross to see if Vikings send a defender across and how Bossfight are going to defend it. Last time, 24 Grade did make it across, but and he did find a pick, which proved to be pretty useful there. But this time, Vikings is going to toss a smoke. Icy Woods, 24 Grade, both watching for that cross. Brywin, though, going to be putting down the first fire. Icy Woods looking to shoot back. Keeping their attention. Brywin not really trying to cross at this point. Brywin just trying to keep them from crossing, putting more bullets down towards 24 Gray. He knows they're trying to cross, using up all that ammo, but Woods and Noctum are going to be trading in the south. 3 of these attackers are just pinned here, trying to deal with Brywin right now. Now some smoke comes out to really try to do something for this Bossfight offense because they're pinned. They are pretty much just pinned down right now, trying to get across. Icy Woods does make it across. He's going to try crossing. 24 Gray going to spot him and get that pick from that nice prone position down there. A great pick there. Softens up the Viking defense with 3 remaining, all pretty much around OBJ. Well, we have 1 southeast defender, but the remaining 3 are quite close. Shadow, east side, Mantis, southwest side, and then Embo in that southeast side. Leaving the north entry a little vulnerable, but we'll see how they react to it. They've got the entry points covered with 2 defenders available to defend Sayonara and Legel's approach here. Sayonara creeping up with those smokes. Slowly, does make it across. Mantis and Embo both putting shots and not landing on Sayonara. Mantis gonna be swinging around, but Sayonara ready for it, finds that pick. And a C4 from Shadow, great positioning there, gonna find the refrag. Legel, though, quickly enters the fray. Where is the other attacker? Embo rotating back, gonna be found by Icy Woods. That's where he is. Now it's all up to Shadow on that east side, defending against Legel, 24 Gray, and Icy Woods. Legel closest threat at the moment. Things get a little calm once again. Shadow repositions a little bit to a better spot. Nigel and Shadow moments away from looking at each other. They're just about to scan each other's location, and possibly Legel did. Shadow spots him, takes those shots, not gonna land. Rotate off. Gets out that call out, but Shadow has rotated off, and Shadow trying to push back. Gets caught out by Legel. Bossfight gonna be going up 3-1. We've seen two great Marsak attacks by Bossfight and a great Marsak attack by Vikings as well. Really good plays all around. Much of the firefight focused in the southeast corridor of the map. So, switching objectives at Split Street OBJ, perhaps Vikings will have a little better luck with some of the battles on that side of the map. Good plays by all sides, nevertheless. On the scoreboard, we've got pretty even kills across the board with Bossfight, Icy Woods 5-2, 24 Gray 4-1, and on the Viking side, Noctum leading the way with 4-3. So even kill spreads, no one tearing it up quite yet.
But if they attack from the blue room, if they come up the centre road, 2 or 3 of them,
Yeah.
a couple of smokes, in time.
Let's go and see the Bossfight defensive setup. The Vikings are going to be spawning in the northeast, sending the majority of their push east. Looks like some smokes are going to be dropped as they attempt to make this cross. Woods 43 holding an angle on that east cross. Mantis, though, going to find that first pick.
Far back on the stairs.
I don't think he knows that he got the pick, though. Now he does. But everyone has made it across. Take a look at the mini-map. We've got a primarily southeast focus from the Vikings. .24 Gray going to be the primary defender along with Icy Woods. They've got two nice sight lines here to defend that south corner. Slow approach from the Vikings as they clear a lot of areas there in the southeast. Meanwhile, Noctum is putting a little smoke onto OBJ to cause some panic. Woods tossing the flashes. Gray pushing him and finding one, looking for a second. And Embo, he knows Embo's here. Shadow gonna be putting out a flash of his own. Gray gonna be safe for the moment. Gray and Embo pushing out. Gray gonna win that.
What do you mean, dude?
And Shadow gonna get spotted by Icy Woods, and that entire southeast push gets thwarted by that duo there. Fantastic Ord now, just Thrywin left, pushing up onto Woods 43. He's looking for Woods, and they're gonna be trading, and Bossfight are gonna go up 4-1. It was really good work by that boss fight duo in 24 Gray and Icy Woods there. Icy tossing the flashes, Gray pushing them and finding one, and then finding the second, and then Woods finding the third. Really good work there by the duo. And we had... what else did we have? We had Thrywin fighting, trading to finish the round, and then that last pick was someone. Well, majority of the push was southeast, and we saw all of that, so. We are jumping back into it as Sainara putting some shots down, pushing up onto them, Thrywin putting those shots back, forcing Sainara to duck. We have a boss fight attack going to be happening from the west side. Contrary to the previous attack, Thrywin going to be pushing a little further, trying to get across that street, making it gonna be a little thorny for the boss fight team to cross Main Street. Smoke's coming out on the west side as the cross attempt probably begins. Now, Thrywin has settled in a very nice spot here, but is looking east at the moment and not west. Noctum finds one there. Little Sinar finds a refrag in a trade. Now Embo and Shadow here to defend this push. How they defend it matters a lot because Mantis and Thrywin are a little bit further away. Embo pushing up. Icy Woods looking for that pick on him, but Embo tucks in nicely. Now Shadow is also in their crosshairs. Ledger looking and gonna find Shadow. And Embo is left here. 3 of boss fight to really defend with, and now if Thrywin tries to make it back, 24 Gray will be there to pick him off. Mantis, though, is probably the one to really turn back and try to help out. Embo gonna push a little bit further. He knows that there's one, maybe possibly two down there, and going to trade with Icy Woods now. 2v2. Mantis and Thrywin going to be quickly coming back. Gray spots out Thrywin. Thrywin spots out Gray. Thrywin going to get behind that ice cream truck. Flash coming out. Mantis making it back. Nearly trading with each other. Mantis going to swing around, look for Legil, but Legil's going to find him. And now Thrywin is alone. Legil is downstairs inside the cap point. Thrywin finds one. Legil right behind him. And Legil is going to swing around the backside. And Thrywin is going to find the pick, keeping Vikings alive 4-2. That was a great round by the Vikings team as they recovered and they really shut down that push. Thrywin there with that double to close it off. It was fantastic. Fantastic. Going to be swapping over to the Northeast OBJ.
Thanks, Driven. Remember the code. This is the cap zone. 69-420. I swear to God, I'm gonna shit down you about it. Is that a promise? Yeah, that's a promise.
Vikings are in the cap zone, as they say, hoping to tie this up here. Bossfight with a pretty tight defense, nothing out of the ordinary.
Nobody went south, nobody.
You know, over here in the north. No early angles from the Bossfight team, but Vikings do find one in Woods 43. Found by Thrywin, who was Woods was trying to cross the street. A delayed cross.
Did you kill the guy crossing Splinter Street? Or...
Yes, the same guy, the same.
Oh, that was me. Okay, Rainbow 4, Rainbow 4.
There's two of us in the north now.
Knocked him here. Off of that kill is going to be rotating on that east side. A little bit of a hole that opened up. A very quick rotation by Noctum there to get here. Two attackers in the north, slowly approaching. They haven't even quite made the key out yet. Noctum is definitely the closest attacker to danger.
It was not an enemy.
Oh, well, you just gave our position away, you...
Oh, fuck.
Embo putting shots out to Ghosts. Thrywin catching up with Noctum. Little Sayonara might be the one to look this way, potentially. But they're approaching very slowly. Very stealth approach. C4 blows, but too late. Or too early, depending on where it was placed. But Legil has heard Thrywin. Thrywin has heard Legil. Icy Woods, though, is going to look and find Noctum. And Sinar going to find Embo. Quick two-piece. Now Thrywin going to be pushing.
East road, more footsteps.
Sinar's looking for the pick there. Can't quite find the angle. More utility coming out. Legil might peek it. He's just so close to peeking it. Thrywin trapped between multiple lasers. Another frag. Very close to finding Thrywin there. Oh, so close. Meanwhile, on the other side, Mantis and Shadow pushing up onto Icy Woods. Trying to put some pressure there. He and Icy Woods gonna get that pick onto Shadow quickly. Gray gonna take out Thrywin as well, leaving just Mantis alive in a 1v4 tough ask here at map point here. Icy Woods spotting Mantis. Mantis putting some more shots that way. And now he is known. And Mantis with some shrieks of fear. Running away.
What? Sorry? You can't tell me to simmer down. I'm only capable of simmering up.
Mantis is gonna simmer up, as he says. Let's see what he can simmer up to. Mantis gonna slowly approach from the southwest side now of East Courtyard. Gets spotted by Legil. Legil gonna swing around and
I was about to call him.
get the pick.
I don't know. Did you? Those 3 times?
And Bossfight are gonna take the map 5-2. Rounding it off with 24 Gray going 7-2 and Icy Woods going 9-3, top of the boards, both of them. Not only in kills, but in survival as well. While we wait to see what maps we are going to go to, let's go ahead and take a look at the bands once again. So, from the Vikings side, we have Arctic and Abandoned Band, and from the Bossfight side, we have Snow Peak and Subway Band. So we've got, again, Quarantine, Downfall, Shipyard, Suburbia, and Cargo all on the table. So that's the Bossfight where we go. And we will find out after a rehost. So, till then, I'm going to put us in intermission. Drop your guesses in chat, and we'll see what map 2 is going to be. Alrighty, folks, we are back. A couple of tech issues had to get handled, but we're all sorted. Map 2 is going to be Shipyard, and it looks like Vikings did take point number 1 on Map 2. So, brings us to 1-0 on Shipyard. Now, Bossfight are going to be on the defense here. Bossfight did pick this map. Looks like we're just going from one mid-range map to the other mid-range map. So we will see how Vikings should attack this one. So, we're going to be on the East Building OBJ with a heavy stack from the Bossfight side on the blue room. Big push from the Vikings onto the ship, though. Knocked him also quite close to where Sayonara is. But underground. Didn't catch that. And knocked him here, Sayonara, and calls it out from underneath. Really no contention from the Bossfight side on the ship.
Are we ready
Yeah.
for me to M203 the ship?
No,
Yeah.
no, not yet, not yet.
Really?
I get to my crossing spot.
Just let me know. I might not even hit it. It's a difficult shot. Fucking.
Away from the windows. Good.
203 comes out, very close, but no cigar. Knocked him did here and find.
Still one blue room.
That
blue
one
on
defender
the,
by
on the far
Crane.
right window.
On our left side.
It's okay, I'm here. There's one blue room still. He's downstairs.
I killed one.
You got him?
Shadow gets a refrag
There.
Yeah.
for the C4 kill. Gonna try to pick up Thry when they still have to worry about 24 Gray. Gray just tucked in here, ready to peek out at any point. Can get behind both of these attackers here. And he does, finding one. And Wood's gonna find the other one. Great hold by 24 Gray and Woods 43 there. We're gonna be switching objectives to the Crane OBJ. Close rounds so far. With once again, I mean, really 24 Gray and Woods 43. I think last time was Icy Woods and Bizarre, but one of the Woods brothers doing work for the boss fight side, clutching that for the team. Looks like we are going to have a round reset.
I'm going onto the stairs up to the third roof. Is that right?
Right clicks, please.
Yeah. It's behind you, sorry.
Mike clicks, please.
Pop them next to the ammo.
Shots from the Vikings. Defenses have really tried to push up aggressively. I see Woods though tucked here and waiting for this kind of push to happen here. Woods 43 fighting off with knocked him a little bit for control of that middle building. That's the word. Knocked him, and Woods about to cross lines, and knocked him comes out on top with a second pick though, but Gray gonna find Thrywen, who had pushed up a little bit. Embo gonna get that quick refrag on that now, and just 2 of boss fight remaining. We're both hanging out here. Flash frag coming out, very close to finding Embo, but Embo stealthily escapes his way out of there. No, I see Woods and Sayonara are really, they're trapped. I mean, they have to find a way to fight their way out of here. They've got to deal with Noctum first and Embo as well. Definitely not easy to do. I see Woods might have spotted Embo there. On that push again, waiting for him to re-peek it. Woods gonna push into middle building here and maybe bypass Noctum. Somehow made it through here. Just the right timing. And oh my, he could find an exposed Noctum. Noctum could find Woods as he comes out of here. He's looking. He finds Noctum and takes a shot. Gets that first pick. Big pick there. Noctum does get the call out though. Confirm comes out. Shadow. Maybe in a position to refrag, but not going to push that aggressively. Just let him come that way. They still have majority map control here. The south, though, has opened up a little bit. Now they know Embo is hanging out here, and they're looking for him, but Embo gonna find Icy Woods there. Nice snapshot. Now it's all up to Sayonara. 1v3. Mantis with a quick peek, gonna find Sayonara, getting Vikings. Point number 2 on the board. To win this match, Vikings do need to have a dominant map 2. Now, they would need to go 5-2 on map 2 to have a tie. They would need to go 5-1 to have an outright win. So, having given up a point to Bossfight already, they can't afford to give up any more if they want to win this match in its entirety. But of course, winning a map alone does come with its own ranking benefits, especially at the top of the ladder when things are definitely quite close. But having scored only 2 points in map 1, they don't have a ton of margin for error here in map 2.
No challenge on warehouse.
No. The ramp, looking for
Yeah, I'm
warehouse.
guessing.
Radio clicks, please,
Yeah,
lads.
I'm guessing.
Should have a rifle though.
Early positioning for multiple defenders here. I see Woods in a very meta spot here, looking for Thrywin. Thrywin looking for him as well, but a higher angle point there. 24 gray under that white truck in the south. A very powerful position. Multiple attackers trying to push Icy Woods here. Can he get the shots? He misses as he tries to prevent Mantis from crossing. He's looking for
1 meter on the boat.
the pick on that repeak, but Mantis is not really going to repeak it. Shadow also going to make it on the boat. I see Woods chasing around Shadow here, trying to find this repick.
That boat. Two.
Bossfight are going to tie it up. More tech issues on the casting deck, but I think we're sorted now. We'll see, hopefully. And with that, Bossfight are guaranteeing, effectively, I believe, guaranteeing themselves a tie. There may be a road to 6 points for Vikings, but pretty slim. Pretty slim. We'll have to see how many points the Vikings team can pick up here. Lessen the blow a little bit. A couple more points would help them a lot, even if they do take a loss. Shout out to all of our subs on the channel, including a special one who just subbed today. Shout out to Hoochie for the resub. As well as all of our new followers. Let's see, what are we up to? We are up to 653 followers. We're on the road to 700.
Spot or not?
No.
Downstairs. We need someone to go.
I will watch it. I will watch it. If you mean the one down
A lot of early shots and firefight coming out. Thryman pushing this side once again, trying to push them. Knocked him pushing that middle too.
One in the boat crossed over.
Similar play to that last defensive round.
Seven, be nice. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm having a great day.
And Bo taking another similar spot. Shadow taking a similar spot. It looks like an identical defense to that last defensive victory for Vikings. So let's see what Bossfight can do differently this time around.
How far is he, like, right on the fucking bow, or what?
Never mind, he's moved out, he's moved out. There's two of them here. He's in between the containers, I think, on the right side.
Chains. I don't think I can do the silly angle. Sorry.
Smoke a little far. Thryman really defending this red ramp here. If they don't toss a utility, which they don't, he's going to find one and get quickly refragged. Actually going to take Woods 43 down as well, taking down both Woods brothers there. Huge double. 24 Gray going to find. Knocked him. Little Signer going to find. Finish that pick off. The 203 not going to find anybody. Now the defense adjusts a bit. Embo falls back. Mantis falls back. Nice smoke to enable that cross. Really well placed at that distance.
Hi.
Gray slowly pushing up that south side, getting towards the cranes. he really has a chance to get behind all of the defenders here. He could, you know, even go as far as getting on that east side roof, although there is a laser, looks like from Embo maybe, occasionally peeking this way. Scooby in the middle roof, and Sayonara on the boat. Sayonara closest to some action here, potentially being heard by Shadow and Embo and them, but he's also close to OBJ, so he's gotta play a little carefully, or not. Gray is trying to get behind this defense here, trying to get on that rooftop, see if he can pick them off on the backside. He might be
On
able
the
to pick
top
off
of east-west.
a couple Scooby-Doo. Very close to Shadow or someone. No, that's Sayonara who's close.
Is that Echo?
Does get that pick.
One and OBJ.
Sayonara here inches away from Shadow.
04.
Shadow gonna find Sayonara. Gray here on the backside. Might be looking for Mantis next. Gonna get up on this third story. Make it alive. Shadow gonna find Scooby. Now Mantis
Yeah, that's really sneaky what you're doing.
hunting Gray. Gonna find him. Shadow now has to look for him next. Gray has the upper hand. He spots Shadow. He's looking for the drop down shot. Not gonna find it that way, and Shadow's actually gonna be the one to find it from behind. What a little play of up and down, high and low there. Could have gone either way, but Vikings are gonna take it. We're gonna be continuing with the ship OBJ. Containers OBJ. Vikings on the attack. That defense that Vikings have set up, you know, despite being the same exact setup as the previous rounds, it still worked out quite well for them. Good adaptation, good changes there, and a really good push from Bossfight, of course. That 3-man push at the end was really well timed and well coordinated, but good holds from the Vikings team, winning their one-on-one battles.
Alright, guys.
From the southwest. Building or south? From middle or south, yes.
The code.
Yeah, if I died, there is someone coming.
Nactum, remember the code.
If they cross to boat, we leave someone on the cross and then we all push.
The battle in the middle here knocked
You are
him.
in middle, center,
Makes
inside.
it inside, but 2 defenders have joined him. I see Woods looking for the shot on Shadow.
Get it.
Nearly available to take, but not quite. Gray underneath,
They are
pushing.
in that tunnel area. They might be flanking even through tunnel.
Just as Noctum is guessing, they are flanking through the tunnel. I see Woods up top, and 1 flanking.
Hmm.
I'll watch that then.
The Vikings team just pinned on their west side of the map, trying to deal with these two pushed up defenders. Mantis potentially going to be pushing Icy Woods here, but they find the flanker on the other side, looking for Icy Woods, but
Fuck
Mantis
off, you didn't die.
gonna find him
What the fuck? There is one in the tunnel area.
and knocked him with a quick refrag. Also able to pick up Mantis.
We killed one enemy building.
Mantis making extra sure that Icy Woods is dead. Sayonara gonna find Thrywind this line here. Mantis also gonna trade with Sayonara. Now just one left. Scooby left. He's rotating off, which allows Noctum to push out of here. Will Scooby go for the res? He might actually go for this res. And he's gonna get picked off trying for that. That was a risky move from Scooby, and not sure if he communicated it with Sayonara as well. That's going to put Vikings up 4-2. Tie for the match. Still very much alive. We're going to switch over to the West OBJ inside of this building. Now this OBJ, I tend to find that defenses play pretty conservatively. I mean, if we look at it from a top-down viewpoint, got a couple entry points. You got that red ramp, that middle building, and the south side. Really just 3 entry points, and you can hold it quite well. It's a lot more boxed in than the other OBJs, so I would say it is probably the one that Vikings would like to be on right now, because they can win this round and take a tie home, which is fantastic. So we'll have to see if they're able to do that and what their defensive setup is going to be. So let's watch here. They are playing pretty tucked at the moment. Noctum going to be pushing underneath and around potentially. But the other 4 are playing pretty reserved. We do have a reserved boss fight as well, with 2 holding back, but Thrywind going to find the first pick,
-1, I'm not setting off.
bringing them an advantage, 5-4.
Oh yeah, baby.
The northwest side of the building.
Knock them slowly creeping up underneath. You might just be stationed here at this point to defend the underneath and gonna flank if the timing presents itself.
Yeah, you can drop off now. There's no need here. You can drop off.
Do not detonate that C4 until I die, please.
Does look like they're pretty concerned about a tunnel push, considering that Bossfight did use the tunnels a couple times, at least once for defensive flank, so maybe they're expecting some kind of tunnel push to happen, but we'll have to see if that does. Does look like we're having some more tech issues here, but we'll sort it after this round. We're gonna have to go old school, no audio on this round, but Vikings now with the 5-2 advantage here. That tight defense that we were talking about really holding well and knocked him now. Gonna really just come back. No need to push any further. Just make his way back and support his team. 5 of them up. Just 24 gray and Scooby-Doo left alive here. For unknown reasons, I no longer have any audio, but it's okay. I'll narrate. Some smoke coming out with, you know, its usual whooshing sounds. Some walking footsteps as Scooby-Doo approaches with that smoke cover. He's going to try to cross, but Mantis still has that prone angle on him. He's going to try to get a second smoke, which will help, but Scooby-Doo going to pick up a smoke and toss it on the way and getting him across. Great play there to really just be able to push across those prone lines of sight, pushing a little further. Embo rotates off. No longer holding that angle that he was just holding. Meanwhile, 24 Gray trying to push as well. Scooby-Doo has really caused them some trouble. Now he's going to come back this way. Force them to rotate. Now come back here. See if he can catch anybody who's looking for that defender who might have taken some shots at him. He's looking at the code. It's not really going to be an opportunity for a code here. A minute left. He's going to peek this here. If Embo peeks, he's looking for one. He doesn't find. He finds Shadow, though, but Embo gets a quick refrag, and now it's off 24 Gray. 48 seconds on the clock. He's probably trying to jump down at this point. He's going to get some utility out first. Smoke down there. 38 seconds. Does the jump down. $30 seconds. Beepers going off. Gray now is on a clock. Gets out some more utility. A flash that I don't think got anybody. Gray going to work that outside. Has a chance to find Noctum here, but not before Noctum turns around. Gets that pick. Getting Vikings the round win, map win, and match tie. Fantastic start from the Vikings. Both teams taking their opponent's map pick in a little unconventional form there. 5-2, both sides. And we're going to have a tie. Both these teams played equally well. I mean, it was a really close match all around. Even in Bizarre, some of the rounds are lost. Even in Shipyard, some of the rounds are lost. I think both teams did really, really well. And the result says the same. They both played to a tie. So that's going to be it from me, your Caster Edge. Apologies from the desk for all the tech issues today. but thankfully, we didn't lose audio till the last round, and we got through it nevertheless. I'm sure we're going to have some more casts coming on later this weekend, tomorrow and on. I'll be trying to pick up a game probably on Sunday, so we'll see what games there are then and grab one Sunday evening. But it was a great matchup, close EU matchup. If we look at the rankings really quickly, let's see. So Bossfight were number 2 and Vikings were number 3 with a pretty decent gap between them. So I'm sure this is going to help Vikings close that gap a little bit, get closer to Bossfight, and approach number 2. But a very good match nevertheless. And thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for our 33 viewers and more. Be sure to follow, subscribe, and keep watching. Catch our next matches later this weekend. That's going to be it for me. See you all next time.